KSL News at 6 starts now.
So we heard like a lot of crashing,
glass breaking, tons of embers going way up.
So many embers going straight up.
Upwards of 1,000 people have been displaced.
Nothing like I've ever seen.
Our top story tonight, a massive fire in the heart of Sugar House, forcing residents to pack up and flee in the middle of the night.
And for many of those people, it's still not safe enough for them to go back home. As crews continue to watch for hotspots, investigators are searching for the cause.
With so much destruction, we have team coverage tonight on everything from a breakdown of what exactly happened to what is being done for evacuees and what comes next for everyone out there.
We begin by tossing things out to Dan Rascone. Dan, you've been out there all day long this morning. What's happening out there now?
Yeah, Mike and Deanie, good afternoon. Boy, we're starting to snow out here right now. We're getting a lot of rainfall, but boy, still an active scene 19 hours after the fire started. We're going to point the camera down just a little bit there because that is some construction crews showing up right now because they're coming to demo the building is what we're being told in regards to the situation on the latest with this building. It's expected to come down here within tonight sometime is when they're planning to demo it, but just a really active scene out here. We're going to kind of show you a little bit more of what happened a little bit earlier today as far as this fire getting underway at 11 o'clock. This morning or last night it got underway. Just a real devastating situation for a lot of crews at this time in regards to being able to put this fire out. We had 2 apartment buildings nearby that had to be evacuated. Hundreds of people having to be evacuated. A very close call. We spoke with the fire chief earlier today. He said, fortunately, everybody made it out okay.
To save those is a remarkable feat, and it's a really a good achievement for our fire department. We really are fortunate that there were no occupants for these buildings.
Yeah, very fortunate situation that everybody did make it out okay. You know, in regards to those evacuees out here, that was a very troubling and difficult situation for some of those folks. Kind of a scary situation. Lauren Steinbrecher covering that part of the story right now as far as where those evacuees are at. Lauren, what's it like from where you're at?
Yeah, Dan, so a lot of people have been coming in and out of here all day. And in fact, there are cots that are set up here tonight just in case people who are still evacuated need a place to stay. And there are a lot of people who spend the day figuring out those next steps.
Calling these tables home for now. People like Kevin Turner stay up to date.
We still have no power, and they will not be letting any cars in or out of the building.
On his apartment at The View, where he got a glimpse of where the fire may have started.
It's 4th floor is my guess. And you can see pretty quickly, just even from this photo, like it's going pretty fast.
Kevin and everyone else had about 60 seconds to get out with security banging on the door.
I had what I'm wearing now, except my pants were on inside out because I was in such a rush.
As the massive blaze raged on outside, others like Scott Myers and Juliana Massey, who live in the Sugarmont complex, sought shelter after hearing alarms.
We kind of grabbed what we could and rushed out.
A sleepless night turning into an anxious day.
It's been chaos, so we haven't had too much time to plan yet, but
I think we're kind of still waiting to see what's going to happen.
Scott, Juliana, and their dog Dolly aren't sure where they'll stay tonight, while Justin Gutswap,
I was wondering if there was any chance that my room was available early.
Booked a hotel.
I am calling because of the fires.
Most people you see here don't have many places to turn to for help.
We just moved here to Salt Lake, so we don't have roots here yet. We don't have a lot of contacts, so figuring out how to do a lot of this stuff, it would be a lot harder to do without the American Red Cross and the LDS Church helping us out.
They're grateful everyone is okay and hopeful they can all go home soon.
Everybody's just been really incredibly kind and supportive and understanding during this weird kind of freak experience that sadly is impacting a large part of our communities.
Yeah, and honestly, everybody that I talked to today had just moved to Salt Lake City, some people in the last 6 months. So it was really important to have a place like the Red Cross shelter here to be able to come to. And as you can see, they are set up tonight. No one is here right now. So hopefully that means that people have figured things out, Dan.